This is a special day, and I thought was never going to come, and I feel very privileged to be here. I want to start by thanking the Purple and Gold Hall of Fame Induction Committee for recognizing my accomplishments. I'm honored and humbled by it. I also want to congratulate the other inductees who are here today. It's an honor to be going into the hall with such an outstanding group, especially the first lacrosse team to be honored. Congratulations, guys. Hopefully you guys all brought your stuff and are playing tomorrow because you're much younger than us and you can carry us tomorrow, so hopefully you're ready to go. But I wouldn't be standing here today without lots of amazing people that played a role in my life. And I truly believe I was blessed to have some of the best people to help me along the way. First and foremost, I want to thank my parents, Tom and Pat Downey, who of course made the trip down to the ceremony. As a kid growing up playing sports, the one thing I knew I could count on was that the two of you would always be in the stands supporting me. Sometimes I couldn't not know that you were there with your encouraging instructions from the stands at a rather high volume, but it always meant a lot that I could count on your support. Much like you were doing today with your grandkids. Well, at Whittier, you two made countless trips down to campus. Even back east with the team, you took teammates out for dinner, and you filled the role of team parents for many of the teammates. Even my grandpa made many trips down and was a team grandpa. He was very comfortable and loved being around the team. So much so that we took him out to Greenleaf's one night and got him very, very overserved. Of your time and financial sacrifices you made for us fully until I became a parent to two kids who love playing sports. I look back and joke with other dads now saying, yeah, my parents did it, so now it's my turn. And it's a lot of work. Thank you very much for your opportunities you gave me, the sacrifices you made. I wouldn't be here without you. It means more to me than you'll ever know. I'd also like to thank the first person I ever met at Whittier, Patricia, who's sitting over there. You have been a wonderful friend and positive influence on me from the first day I met you in Wamberg. It's funny how the first people I met in Whittier have become my longest and truest friends from the school. You were always there to help me when I needed advice and someone to make me laugh. I greatly appreciate your friendship and support over these years. Thank you very much for coming tonight and bringing your wonderful son Carter with you. I am still trying to make him a hockey fan by the end of my trip. I look back over the 4 years here at Whittier and how it's shaped my life. I remember the first lacrosse meeting that Jeff talked about, sitting back and listening to all the accomplishments these players had achieved. All state, all this, all that, blah, blah, blah. I had no idea. I had played box lacrosse growing up and had very little field experience. I started my freshman year as, I believe, number 6th or 7th on the depth chart, which meant I was going to get very little playing time. So when I went to practice, or finally got into a game, I worked as hard as I could to show the coaches that I could do what I could do on the field and that I belonged on the field. So finally, not finally, but the 4th game, I got my first start. And it was the worst game I had in my career. I was so nervous, it's the only game I didn't score a goal my whole entire career. And the only person that started more games than me in Whittier is Mr. Anieri over there, so congratulations, buddy. So I'm proud to say that I was a 3-year captain and set some scoring records over my career, but what I remember most was the time spent with the great friends and great teammates. The locker room, the bus trips, the amount of time we spent with each other, because none of the lacrosse players were from here. We were all from East Coast, or a couple from Canada, so we all bonded with each other and became a really tight-knit family, which was the key to our success. I want to thank my coaches at Whittier, Doug Locker for recruiting me, Coach B, Coach Beersdorfer, who came on board my junior year and taught us a new level of commitment. He got our team to the highest national ranking in Whittier's history at that time, and by helping me reach new levels. For example, going from 83 points as a sophomore to 163 points as a junior and 169 as a senior, including 2 All-American selections. Better and tougher, especially for getting slashed and hacked for 4 years nonstop from Jeff. I still have the bruises and scars. To playing against Scott, Gary, Roscoe, Lindsay, Joe Mora, Ian Todd, Steve Palmer, just to list a few. Even my brother Mark, who unfortunately couldn't make the trip down, played at Whittier and was an excellent player, but even more I loved spending and experiencing those 2 years with him. We had a great time. I also want to thank Whittier College. I had 4 wonderful years here, both academically and athletically. I learned that hard work definitely does pay off. Before Whittier, I didn't fully value an education. Whoa. Don't know who's that. But having to maintain a certain GPA to play lacrosse, now that mattered, and I worked hard. I even graduated Whittier as an academic All-American, which was the farthest thing I could have thought of possible as a freshman. And if you ask my parents about my high school career, it was something that never ever came across their minds. I was definitely not a good student. So I learned a lot of great life lessons here. No one greater than to follow your passions. As a result, funny enough, I'm a teacher back home in Canada who went on to get his master's degree. I still play lacrosse, not as well, and I coach countless teams, which I love doing. Lastly, my love and thanks goes to my wife, Laura, my son Cameron, and my daughter Morgan. The more time my wife spends around Jeff and Patricia and other Whittier storytellers, she has told me repeatedly that she wouldn't have dated me back then, and I agree. College is a time to find yourself, and Whittier did a great job of helping me find myself. And with that growth, I was able to meet and keep my wonderful wife. Thank you for all your understanding and all your support for over the last 18 years. To my kids, I hope that you follow your dreams and passions. Always work hard and put everything you have into accomplishing what you want in life. This trip might have backfired on me though. Yesterday my son did say he wants to come to Whittier and be a poet, which means I need to get another job. So I love coaching all your sports and watching you two grow into the caring, intelligent, wonderful people you are becoming. Love you guys. Thank you very much for this honor. This means the world to me, and go Poets.